Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our long journey, long series of planets through 6th house of Navamsa Chart in Vedic Astrology. And in this particular video, let's try to understand Rahu placement in the 6th house of D-9 chart and what are going to be the results that are particularly associated with this placement. First of all, you need to have basic understandings of what is 6th house of the D9 chart. And by far, I will tell you out of the 12 houses, 6th house and the 10th house and even the 12th axis. These three houses, 6, 10, 12 is one of the most important houses in the D9 chart. Okay. Now 6th house shows the spiritual progression into your life. Now, this is not the spiritual progression which is happening after marriage. Any sort of relationship aspect, any sort of love aspect have the capacity to trigger that spiritual progression. And this is the progression which is happening after experiencing some sort of failures and setbacks. So it doesn't matter whether the relationship is positive or negative, this have the capacity to impart some spiritual progression inside you. This is also the house of karmic bondages. Bandhan. Bandhan means any sort of bondage with someone. If you are married to someone, it's also bondage. If you are going to 9-to-5 job with your boss, it's also a bondage. If you are having certain colleagues in your life, it also shows bondage. With parents, it's also a bondage. So this also represents the bondage, any sort of bondage. Now, whether that bondage is bringing something positive or something negative is also studied from the 6th house. This is also the house which shows the health and disease aspect. And it's not only you. It's also the health and disease aspect of your spouse and life partner and how both of you are going to actually handle. Or what is the karmic connectivity woven in both of your lives. Have you seen sometime husband is suffering because of the health aspect of wife, or sometime wife is suffering because of health aspect of the husband? It's that bondage. Bandhan lies in the 6th house. Any sort of bandhan you can study from this house. And that is the reason why at the time of horoscope matchmaking, compatibility analysis, we must need to pay attention towards the 6th house in both male and female charts. Because the balance of energy is very important in the 6th houses of both charts. If one is having more malefic association, then the second must need to have more benefic association. Only then this have the capacity to create the balance impact, specifically in the relationship part. Apart from this thing, 6th house also represents the combined financial journey of a husband and wife. The kind of wise decisions or the kind of wrong decisions that you are going to take or make into your life. Now, it may be buying a home is going to be a wise decision, but the place where you are actually buying a home is not going to be a wise decision. So it shows not only the bondages with someone or with some particular person, any sort of bondages with certain cities actually. Like you are staying in one particular city, maybe Dubai, maybe China, Mexico, Pune, Mumbai, Ahmedabad. So wherever you are staying actually, it shows the karmic bondages are also there with that particular place. Now any sort of even the financial journey, not only in the field of properties only, it also represents your own financial journey, like how good you are going to be in managing your own money for the longer duration of time is seen through that house. Directly opposite is the 12th house actually. So whenever you are studying the 6th house of the D9 chart, I request you to pay attention towards the 12th axis also, because it's incomplete if you are studying this house alone. Axis is going to play a very important role in order for you to understand or generate a true understandings. Now, first of all, if the Rahu is actually coming up there, and it means so Ketu is definitely going to be in the 12th. Suppose there are more planets that are now getting conjunct with the Rahu and Ketu axis, then what is happening? More the planets in the 6th and 12th, the more this is going to show specifically the financial progression in someone's life. But at the same time, whenever Rahu goes into the 6th house, the person tend to wander a lot. This is that kind of a placement where you tend to become more secluded, more lonely, and where you are going to question everything. And this is going to be from the beginning. As soon as you are going to have your maturity level coming in your life, you are becoming mature with the passage of time. Every karma is going to unfold in such a way where you are going to understand the deeper meaning of the life. And that is the reason 6th Rahu is one of the wisest individual. The kind of journey or the kind of sufferings which they have seen, no other person is going to see in their entire life. Because it's very, very difficult to adjust with the Rahu and Ketu axis, specifically in the 6th and 12th. It's not only difficult only in the D1 chart. The 6th and 12th is not only in the D1 is becoming difficult. Even in this Navamsha only, this is becoming extremely challenging for you people. Because what is happening, any planet that is in conjunction with Rahu is going to create major karma with that particular person. If your Rahu is with Venus, it shows karmic connectivity with wife. If it is with Surya, with Chandra, with Moon, mother, father, sibling, old age people, so it shows that karmic bondages. Now suppose Rahu is in conjunction with some planet up there. Now as soon as that planet is becoming activated, or the significance of that graha is becoming activated in your life, rest of the significance will be gone for a moment. And that is the reason this particular Rahu in the 6th house have the capacity to give you more and more financial progression into your life rather than the spiritual progression. Even directly opposite is Ketu, that is going to be present up there. I'm not denying that fact. But even if suppose you try to step outside Rahu and you will go towards Ketu, like okay, now it's the time I need to go towards Ketu and spirituality is becoming very important for you. One day you become spiritual and the next day when you wake up early in the morning, Rahu is going to knock. Like where is financial security? Where is financial comfort? So that is actually going to become one of the most challenging placements. This is also not a good placement from the health aspect. And that is not only your partner, that is you actually. Because Rahu and Ketu axis in the 6th and 12th represents the same health and disease aspect. So suppose right now you are having some chronic illness. As soon as you are getting married, this is chronic illness is going to be transferred to your partner as well. And that is the reason I told you we need to analyze the 6th house of both male and the female at the same time. Apart from this thing, at the time of deciding the place actually where we are going to stay, this Rahu is going to first of all shows some severe set of karma connected with particular places in your life. These are the places which you might have taken your college degree, you might have studied maybe your children or maybe your parents, they are going to have some sort of significance with that particular city. But if Rahu is up there, it shows some old cities that you are going to live into your life. And the reason it's not, whenever I'm saying old, so don't think it's away from city. Rahu is going to make you live in the city environment, but that is going to be some old city. So that energy, that vibration of Rahu is actually going to be there. Apart from this thing, these people are also very good with the technology. And over the passage of time, I will tell you, you people definitely going to develop your interest into the field of photography, even in the field of speculative gains also. Because Rahu is that kind of a urja or that kind of a energy that is always looking for tactical methods. Tactical methods to attain or earn more money. It may be by winning a lottery. I have seen good poker players with Rahu in the 6th house. So the reason why Rahu is actually looking for tactical methods in the 6th house for attaining more and more money. So I'm not saying they are wealth hungry people, because they want to experience that Ketu in the 12th house. They want to experience spirituality. So then no matter what it requires for them to conquer or satisfy the hunger of Rahu, they put all their urja up there. They're all the energy. They don't care about their kids. They don't even care about their family anymore. And that is where the true energy of Rahu you will eventually see. I will tell you, this is also one of the very fierce energies. If Rahu is suppose in any zodiac sign and that planet is also with Rahu suppose in Leo with Sun, Rahu suppose with Moon in the Cancer, with Venus in Libra or Taurus. So Rahu is going to suck the significance of that planet completely and then going to produce the 100% positive result. If Venus represents luxury and Rahu is up there, this is going to give you 100% luxury. If Rahu is with Jupiter and Jupiter symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, growth, expansion, so this is 100% going to give you knowledge, wisdom, expansion and growth. So the significance of that planet, whichever in conjunction with Rahu, is getting expanded. If no planet is up there, then in whichever house or zodiac sign this Rahu is up there, this is going to expand the significance related to that planet. So that areas might going to getting bit more and more and more expanded into your life. And that is where when Rahu start expanding, they tend to accumulate huge wealth in their life. This is also a good combination if you are living in the 21st century, you are struggling financially. Timings are also going to play a very important role. I'm not denying that fact. And you need to check your D-9 chart also, whether that extreme end of wealth progression is seen in my life or not. Because it's not only your financial progression, it's the financial progression of your spouse or life partner as well. Most of the time, if you are having Rahu in the 6th house, you are going to attract a partner who is going to be very insensitive actually. And these people their insensitivity is actually going to give you the motivation to do something or conquer something financially. So it's not you are only working hard for making money for your own needs. It's actually the combined requirement of your spouse and life partner. So when both the urjas are coming up there, this will eventually help you to take you into the financial side. One more thing on a side note, I will tell you, if Rahu is with some Drid Karma Rashi, the sign of Scorpio, sign of Aquarius, or if some debilitated planets like Mercury, Venus, benefic specifically, if they are debilitated and that are getting in conjunct with Rahu, it becomes extremely difficult for you to get married. Very, very difficult. Up till the age of 42. And the reason why that part is there, because Rahu is going to create unnecessary sort of expectations from other person. Because Rahu is a planet of perfection, and in the 6th house, this is going to seek perfection everywhere. So this is going to seek perfection in the spiritual aspect also. Like if I want to become a spiritual person, so I need to become 100% spiritual. There must need to be some level of perfection up there. If I'm making money, if maybe they are buying a small set of furniture, they are buying maybe car or anything, so they will go for the most perfect thing. And that is where same thing they start applying to the love side also. And they don't understand the concept of like no one is going to be perfect and we need to manage with the imperfections of other people. And that is where Rahu tend to get a deviate away from the marriage. So Rahu is going to look for more and more superficial relationships, where Rahu is satisfying the hunger and need with one person, then going to second, then going to third. The scenario is also going to be totally opposite, where Rahu is going to become completely devoted as well. If the benefics like Jupiter from the 12th is aspecting this Rahu, so this is going to tilt other way around as well. So in this way, you can study this Rahu placement in the 6th house. I hope you have gained some deep insights in this video with me. If you are having any queries, any consultations, you can please contact me at my email ID. Any business, marriage, spiritual consultation, do let me know. I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Till then, feel free to subscribe my channel below. Make sure to hit the like button. You can also send me super thanks if you find a small gift from this video into your life. And I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Till then, bye-bye and Hare Krishna.